language, we will be doing 2 pages, 52, which is the back of the page we did yesterday, and also 53. But we're also going to be reviewing for the quiz that we're going to have tomorrow, and that's where I want to start. All right, so let's look at these sentences I have on the board, because one of the things that you will be doing on the quiz tomorrow is you need to take 2 short, choppy sentences and put them together, okay? So this is what you did on Friday's paper. You took 2 short, choppy sentences. I need everyone paying attention, especially those that did not do it right on Friday because you wrote the same word that you shouldn't have written. When it says, I swept the floor, I mopped the floor. What are the 2 words that you should not be saying twice? Olivia? No, you're not listening to my question. I said, what are the 2 words that you should not be saying twice? Zeke? That's not 2 words. What words are repeated? The floor. They said the floor in both sentences. So you do not want to say the floor 2 times. What other word was said twice? Abby? I. The word I. So we only want to say that once. And then the part in the middle is the part that you will have to say both times. So we're going to start with the word I. And then what was the first thing you did? Swept. And mop. Very good. That is how you would do it. I swept and mopped the floor. Instead of 2 choppy, I swept the floor, I mopped the floor. Let's sit up, please. All right, you put it together. I swept and mopped the floor. 1 sentence. What, Adam?
You need a comma.
No, I don't. That is not 2 sentences. If I stop it here, is and mop the floor, is that a sentence? No, it's not. I will answer it for you. That is not a sentence. You need a comma when you're connecting 2 sentences. This is not 2 sentences. This would just be a compound predicate. Swept and mopped the floor. What did I do? I swept and mopped the floor. So you don't need a comma. All right, let's do the next one. Everybody look at the board. Dan went to soccer practice. Jan went to soccer practice. So what are the repeated words that we don't want to say 2 times?
Soccer practice.
It's not just soccer practice. It's more than that. Alex? 2. Say that. Oh, but what else? There's one more. Went. We say went. We say almost everything. So what are the 2 things we don't say both times? Dan and Jan. So how are we going to start it?
Dan and Jan went to soccer practice.
It's not an A. I'm getting ahead of myself. Dan and Jan. And then you finish it out with saying it only once. Went to soccer practice. Alright, we got 1 more. Let's look and see the 2 sentences there. Last night my aunt made pizza. Last night my aunt popped popcorn. So what are the repeated things? Landon.
Last night.
Alright, so both sentences say last night. What else do both sentences say? Adam?
Popped and
So where does it say pop twice, Adam?
popcorn and pizza.
Adam, where does it say that twice? Do you see the word popcorn twice? Do you see the word pizza twice? Please stop pretending you don't know what's going on and please answer correctly. What are the 2 things you see in both sentences? Besides last night. Y'all can put your hands down. He is going to answer. He knows the answer. My what? Answer please.
And
Yes. My aunt is in both sentences. So we don't want to say that twice, do we? But what was not in both sentences? Made pizza, popped popcorn. So how are we going to start? No. Does it start with my aunt?
No.
So are we going to start with my aunt?
No.
We're going to start with?
Last night, my aunt made pizza and popcorn.
Let's try that again and try to say together. Last
Last
night,
night, my aunt made pizza and popcorn.
I put a comma after last night for a different reason. You guys do not know the rule. That is why it has it, and if I have it, then you will need to put it. But it is not a rule you've learned, so that's why I put it. Last night, my aunt made pizza and popped popcorn. And just said low battery, so I hope it's still recording. Alright, that will be on your quiz. Alright, the next thing that will be on your quiz is abbreviations for days of the week and months of the year, and also for titles of respect. Alright, so let's review this really quickly. Sunday, capital S-U-N, period. Monday, capital N-O-N, period. Tuesday, capital T-U-E-S, period. Wednesday, capital W-E-D, period. Thursday, capital T-H-U-R-S, period. Friday, capital F-R-I, period. Saturday, capital S-A-T, period. Now the months. January, capital J-A-N, period. February, capital F-E-B, period. March, capital M-A-R, period. April, capital A-P-R, period. May, no. June, no. July, no. August, capital A-U-G, period. September, capital S-E-P-T, period. October, capital O-C-T, period. November, capital N-O-V, period. December, capital D-E-C, period. Alright, I have on the board the days of the week and the months of the year. And I'm going to take the camera for a ride and put it closer. And I also need to see if I can get that plugged in before it dies on me. Alright, so let's start with Sunday. No, I want you to raise your hand. Brennan.
Capital S-U-N, period.
Very good. Capital S-U-N, period. All right, that's not going to work. Can you see the board? Yeah, that's all of it. That's not going to work. I was going to try to plug it in, but I can't. All right. Hopefully we can make it through this. All right, so capital S-U-N, period. All right, Monday. Alex?
Capital M-O-N, period.
Very good. Eric, Tuesday.
T-U,
You forgot one thing.
capital T-U-E-S, period.
Very good. Wednesday. Jonathan?
Capital W-E-D, period.
Very good. Capital W-E-D, period. Thursday. Liam.
Capital T-H-U-O, period.
Is he correct?
Yes.
No.
Capital T-H-U-R, period.
That is exactly what he said. Yes, you need the S. from Thursday, you need the S. Do not stop with the R, you gotta get to the S, okay? Alright, Friday. Grace,
Capital F-R-I period.
yes, capital F-R-I period. And test Saturday,
Capital S-A-T period.
yes, capital S-A-T period. Alright, now we're gonna do the months of the year. Adam, do January. That is what I said. Okay. You know how to spell January, at least the beginning of it for the abbreviation. Come on. January.
Capital J-A-N.
Are you finished? You better not be, because there's something else you need to say. What do all abbreviations need, Adam? Yes, period. You gotta say the period. I'm not gonna put it if you don't say it, and you need to make sure you put it, because otherwise, do you guys think I'm gonna give it back to you tomorrow after the quiz? No. Did I give it back to you after the test last time? Yes, a bunch of you forgot to put your period. I will not be giving it back to you after the quiz tomorrow. You better remember to put those periods. That is part of the abbreviation. Micah, do February.
F, capital F-E-B period.
Very good. February. Do March, Olivia.
Capital M-A-R period.
Very good. Do April, the other Olivia.
Capital A-P-R period.
Very good. Lily, do August. No, you forgot something.
Capital A.
There you go. September page.
Capital S-E-E period.
No. Grace, over.
Capital S-E-P-T period.
Yes, capital S-E-P-T. That's another one. Just like Thursday, you have to go all the way to the S. For September, you have to go all the way to the T. S-E-P-T period. Abby.
Capital O-C-P period.
All right, November. Ben.
Capital N. O.
I'm waiting for you to say the next letter.
V.
Are you done?
Period.
There you go. And December. Zeke.
D-E-C period.
Oh, not quite.
Capital D.
There we go. Capital D-E-C period. All right, the other thing is the titles of respect. So I need to move so she can see the titles of respect that I have written on the board. There they are. All right, so the first title of respect I wrote on the board is Mr. All right, everybody see this? Some of you, these are the ones you really need to pay attention to, because some of you know these really well. Some of you do not know these so well. So what is the abbreviation for Mr.? Who did not do one? Owen.
Capital M-I-S period.
No? Mr. Like Mr. Riceberg, our administrator.
Capital
Mr. McLaughlin, my husband, what?
Capital M-R-S.
No, that would be me as a married lady.
Capital M-O period.
Yeah, Mr. is capital M-R period. That is what I was talking about, but some of you guys don't know those. Mr. is capital M-R period. That is Mr., okay? Just make sure you know it before the quiz tomorrow. So sit up, pay attention. What is Mr.? Capital M-R period. When you see capital M-R period, you read it as Mr., okay? All right, what about Mrs.? What is Mrs.?
Just put Mrs.
How do you spell it? You cannot just put
Capital
Mrs.
M.
There's an abbreviation for it.
I.
No, I started to write it. You hadn't even told me the next letter. But it is not I.
S.
No. Ben.
M. Capital M-R-S period.
Yes, capital M-R-S period. Everybody, this one. Does Mrs. even have an R in it? No. So you just have to get this one in your head. When you see Mrs., you need to put capital M-R one because there's not even an R in the word Mrs. You have to get it in your heads. Mrs. is capital M-R-S period. Okay, what about doctor? What about doctor, Zeke?
The capital D, and then R, and then period.
All right, you don't have to say the word then. You can just say capital D-R period. Notice, for those of you that have a hard time with Mr., notice that Mr. and doctor are very similar. They're just the first letter and the last letter, right? What about reverend? Reverend. Maya.
Capital R-E-D, period.
Very good. And what title of respect is not an abbreviation? It is the whole entire word. There is no abbreviation for it. Grace Taylor.
Miss it.
Miss. Just miss. And you spell it, everybody?
M-I-S-S.
Period. I mean, not period. No period. No period. All right. And that would be an unmarried young lady. Okay? So M-I-S-S, no period. That is not an abbreviation. That's the whole word. There is no abbreviation for miss. All right. So you will need to know those also for the quiz tomorrow. The other thing that's on the quiz tomorrow is ownership. So you will need to know how to put apostrophe S. So let's look at this chart. All right. So this chart says use an apostrophe with an S to show ownership. All right. So if I said that Eric has a pencil, what would that become? Eric has
Eric's pencil.
Eric's pencil. You write Eric, apostrophe S, pencil. If I said the cat plays with yarn, what would that become? Cat's yarn. So cat, apostrophe S, yarn. If I said Adam won a trophy.
Adam's trophy.
Adam's trophy. Adam, apostrophe S, trophy. What if I said my brother has a dog?
Brother's dog.
Brother's dog. Brother, apostrophe S, dog. What if I said Grace has a headband?
Grace's headband.
Grace's headband. Grace, apostrophe S, headband. All right, you guys get it? That is also on the quiz. Let's look at today's page now. Today's page has to do with compound words. So, sorry, I'm going to give you another ride back to the other side of the board. All right, so what is a compound word? A compound word is made of two words. Yes, two words joined together. We're going to learn compound words, and then we're going to talk about compound nouns, which would be the same thing, except it's just a noun. So let's look at the first words I wrote. Cannot. Did you know that cannot is a compound word?
Yes.
One word joined together. But is it a noun?
No.
What are the two words that make up cannot? Everybody.
Cannot.
So you divide it between the can and not, and you would circle the two words. Without. What are the two words?
Without.
With and out. Is that one a noun?
No.
Not a person. What about kind-hearted?
Kind-hearted.
Yes. Divide it between kind and hearted. Kind is one word, hearted is the other. Earthquake.
Earthquake.
Is earthquake a noun?
Yes.
Earthquake is a noun. Seashore.
Seashore.
Is seashore a noun?
Yes.
Whoops. Divided in the wrong place. My bad. All right. I'm just going to write it. Seashore. That's enough. Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
All right. And is that one a noun?
Yes.
So we've got a thing, a place, and a person. All right. So that would be a compound noun. A compound noun is made up of two words, and it is a person, place, or a thing. All right. I'm going to tell you some more. Keyboard.
Keyboard.
Weatherman.
Weatherman.
Dishwasher.
Dishwasher.
Backbone.
Backbone.
Very good. All right, let's look at your paper and see some more on your paper. Look in the blue box on page 52. A compound word is two words joined to form a new word, and they give you lukewarm and backtrack. Neither one of those are nouns. Lukewarm is an adjective describing something that's neither hot nor cold. And backtrack means that you went back to cover your tracks. Like if you lost something, you might be told to backtrack, go back and look where you've already been. All right, the next thing is a compound noun is a compound word that names a person, place, or thing. So, bedroom.
Place.
Now, tell me the two words.
Bedroom.
Pancake
Pancake.
and grandson.
Grandson.
Yes, and so those are person, places, and things, so that's why they are compound nouns. Now let's look below, and we're going to bubble next to the compound words, and we're going to circle the two small words. So the first word is washcloth. Yes or no? Yes. Circle. Wash and cloth. Go down. We're going down. Next word.
Christian.
Christian. Is that two words?
Yes.
No. What two words would it be, Adam?
It's
No. Chris, it has the word Christ in it, but is I-A-N a word? No.
I know it.
Moving on. They do not go together like that. It's not capitalized, so it's not your friend's name. Next word.
Firecracker.
Firecracker. Yes or no?
Yes.
Bubble it in and circle.
Fire.
And circle. Cracker. All right. Top of the next column. First word. Hurricane. No. What two words is it? That is not how you spell hurry. And it's not even pronounced hurry. It's pronounced hurricane. Please stop, Adam. Especially if you're just trying to be funny. All right. Next word.
Cheesecake.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Cheesecake. Made up of?
Cheesecake.
Yum. Next.
Thunder.
Thunder.
No.
Is that two words?
No.
No. Not two words. Next word.
Highway.
Highway.
Yes.
Circle.
Highway.
Circle. Way. Next word.
Meantime.
Yes. Yes. It is not a noun, but they are not telling you just to do the compound nouns. They're saying compound words. So meantime is made up of the word mean and in the word time. All right. And it does not have to do with being mean. All right. Next. Drawbridge. Yes. Draw
And bridge.
and bridge. It has to do with when they would draw the bridge up. They would draw the bridge up so that the boats could pass under. That's why it's called a drawbridge. It does not have to do with drawing with a pencil. All right, next word.
Whatever.
Yes. Made up of? And
Whatever.
Next?
Crayon.
No. Cray? Is cray a word?
No.
Crayon is not. Yeah, but this says talking about crayfish. Crayfish might be, but crayon is not. Next.
Sidewalk. Yes.
Made up of?
Side and walk.
All right, now we're going to read these and we're going to underline the compound nouns only. Only the compound nouns. You don't have to divide them. You don't have to circle the two words. We're going to underline it only if it's a compound noun. Updated.
No.
Not a person, not a place, not a thing. Going down. Bookmark.
Yes.
So underline bookmark. That would be a thing. Next word?
Lifeguard.
Yes. That's a person. Next?
Sometimes. Yes. No.
Is sometimes a person? Is it a place? Is it a thing? Show me it. Show me a sometimes. Please stop trying to be funny. Do you understand me? No. Next?
Airplane. Yes.
Next?
Dishwasher. Yes.
Next?
Overdue. No.
And next?
Anyhow. No.
Very good. All right, now we're going to find and circle all the compound nouns in the sentences. Read the first sentence with me. Matt caught a trout in the fish pond at camp. Fish pond, very good. I heard somebody. Where's the rest of you? Circle fish pond. Read the next sentence. Emma took a beautiful picture of a rainbow yesterday.
Rainbow.
Rainbow, very good. All right, let's read the next sentence.
My grandfather still enjoyed reading the newspaper every morning. Grandfather, the newspaper.
Very good. This one had two, grandfather and newspaper. Good job, those of you that caught that. Grandfather and newspaper. Read the next one.
I lay down in the hammock to rest because I had a headache. Headache.
Hammock is not.
No.
Hammock, I know you can, but it's not, it's mock. It's not a hammock. You can mock somebody and you can have ham, but they don't go together anyway. All right, just headache. Next.
My cousins and I rode
The elevator to the top of the skyscraper. Skyscraper, not elevator. What two words are elevator? Just skyscraper. Please stop trying to make it be two words. It's not. All right, we're going to skip that last section because you're going to do that on your own in a little while. You're going to make a declarative sentence using one of the compound nouns. Remember, it has to be one of the compound nouns on that page. Let's go to the other page that we're going to do today. That's page 53. We are going to be talking about finding the main idea of a paragraph. The main idea of a paragraph. So let's read the paragraph together and be paying attention. All right. Read it with me.
Cooper's Rock State Forest is an exciting place to visit in West Virginia. There are miles of trails where visitors can hike or even ride a bike. Along these trails are many places to stop and look at the beautiful mountains. In the fall, the leaves on the trees turn colors, making the mountains look like a mosaic of red, yellow, brown, and green. Hikers can enjoy not only the views, but also the wildlife. Squirrels, foxes, deer, and many different kinds of birds are just some of the animals a visitor might be able to spot. Some people enjoy Cooper's Rock so much that they spend the night camping. Other visitors enjoy an exciting day of fishing, rafting, or exploring.
All right, read the sentences below there. Which one of those best expresses the main idea of that paragraph? Grace.
Cooper's Rock State Forest has many things for visitors to see and do.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. I skipped a whole line.
Yeah.
All right, well, can you still tell me what is the main idea of the paragraph?
That's what it said. That was the main idea of the paragraph.
Oh, you were saying the main idea. I thought you said you skipped. All right. Yes, I'm so sorry. I misunderstood what you said. Read that with me. The main idea is Cooper's Rock State Forest has many things for visitors to see and do. Excellent. All right, now, same thing in the next one. We're going to read the paragraph and the sentences below and mark next to the statement that is true this time, though. All right? So, read it with me. Although they don't look like deer, moose are members of the deer family. These big animals can weigh as much as 1,800 pounds and grow even taller than an adult man. A moose might live to be 20 years old. The skin that hangs under the moose's chin is called a bell. Do you know that moose do not have horns? Male moose have antlers. Their big antlers are one way that people recognize them. Every winter, the moose's antlers fall off. Since his antlers are made of the same thing your fingernails are made of, losing an antler doesn't hurt a bit. Moose swim well in water and run quickly on land. They enjoy eating plants that grow in water and grow in fields. All right, so Jana said that the main idea of the paragraph is that moose are interesting animals. Daniel said that the main idea of this paragraph is that moose have antlers, not horns. Laura said that the main idea of this paragraph is that moose are members of the deer family. So, who is correct and basically why? Who is correct and why? Zeke, what do you think?
Laura.
Laura, it says Laura is wrong because moose are not members of the deer family. Aren't moose members of the deer family? Didn't we learn that? Abby?
Dana is correct because the paragraph tells many different interesting facts about moose.
Very good. Jana, the one who said that moose are interesting animals was the main idea because it did tell us a lot of different things about the moose. So bubble in, Jana is correct because the paragraph tells many different interesting facts about moose. Okay, now you may go back to the bottom of page 52 and write your sentence. Make sure you're using a compound noun.
On the